Aries, how are you this morning? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for May 16th, 17th, and 18th. We are going to do it like we always do. I'll call out all 12 signs. When I call a sign out, whoever comes to your mind first is who we're speaking of. We'll pull 2 cards for each of those to give you some insight into the current dynamic between you and the person that came to your mind. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some sort of insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope here is that it will make the weekend more easy for you to navigate, okay? I know I haven't been around in the last couple days like I was promising or like I intended to be. I have an e-bike and I managed to crash it. Yeah. So, me and the bike are both on the mend now. We are doing well, thank you. And I'm back, but it took a minute to get it back together. Alrighty, this one is going to be for my Aries. Oops, okay, we'll put those there. How about that? Okay, Aries. Alright, Aries, here we go. We're going to start this out with Aries. And if you're dealing with another Aries, or possibly just trying to give yourself a message, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, if this is a message you're trying to give to yourself, it's that, you know, the past is the past and it's time for new beginnings. That's what it looks like, okay? Looks like you have new opportunities coming at you from every direction, which is usually a good feeling, okay? If you are an Aries currently dealing with the Taurus, I have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who's been betrayed. I believe that it was by the Taurus that you were betrayed, and I do think they're trying to bring forward an apology. The apology feels fairly immature and somewhat unsincere, I think. So I don't know how far it's going to get, but I mean, maybe it's the thought that counts, right? I don't know. This looks troubled right here. If you are an Aries dealing with a Gemini, I have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So this Gemini would love to have a celebration with you. They are looking at you as somebody who is definitely out to get whatever it is you're out to get, right? You're somebody who sees what you want, you go after it, you get it. I think they admire that fact about you. I think they would love to be the thing that you're looking to go out and get. You know what I'm saying? They would love to be the object of your desire. I don't know that you're on board for that, but that's what I feel here. All right. If you are an Aries dealing with a Cancer, I have the Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who's in the Queen of Pentacles is what they're saying. So you're somebody who's a big picture person, somebody who's very abundant. Or that's how you portrayed yourself to them at one point. Right now it looks like this Cancer is trying to call judgment on you. So things have obviously gone sideways in this situation right here. There you go. If you are an Aries dealing with a Leo, I have the Strength card and the King of Swords. Well, the Leo is viewing you as somebody who's in the King of Swords. So you're being very logical, very analytical. You're trying to make decisions based on logic, not your emotions. It does look like this Leo is viewing you as somebody who has a great deal of inner strength and determination. This feels more like a work dynamic to me for some reason. So possibly this has something to do with work and money. I do believe they're viewing you as a very solid option as far as somebody to carry out some sort of work situation. It looks like they have a lot of faith in you and your abilities. If you are an Aries dealing with a Virgo, I have the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So this Virgo is saying that you are presenting as the King of Wands, so you're somebody who's a lot of fun, very adventuresome, not really looking to be tied down right now, and you seem very defensive about that decision. Okay, if you are a Aries dealing with a Libra, I have the King of Cups and the Page of Swords. So this Libra says that you're presenting as the King of Cups. You are somebody who holds the key to being able to bring them emotional chaos or emotional stability, right? They've given power to you, it looks like. But the Page of Swords, it is, I think this is you looking for clarity on something. There could be a definite age difference here. I don't know. I got a Page and a King. It feels off. Okay. I just got something different. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, this might be the King of Cups would still be the Aries, but possibly this Page of Swords is a child, and they're looking at you as something that they're almost trying to rebel against right now, is how it feels. They feel like you have too much control in their life. I know that's two very opposite things, but that's what I got. If you are an Aries dealing with the Scorpio, I have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely conflict here right now between you and this Scorpio. They want to ride in and save the day. They want to ride in and make everything smooth again. There's a lot of ego at play here. I don't know. I think they're going to attempt to ride in and make things better. If you are an Aries dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Nine of Swords and the World card. The Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who is definitely up in your head right now, and you're up in your head because the cycle between the two of you has come to a close. If you are an Aries dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Two of Wands and the Fool card. So this Capricorn feels as though you are standing at a crossroads where you get to make a decision as far as which way you want your life to go. They are hoping that you will take the leap of faith down the path that leads to them. They feel fairly confident that that's what's going to happen, but I don't know, you do have two choices. If you are an Aries dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. There is heartbreak here, just sadness and heartbreak. I don't know why. But the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you want to fix it and you can't for some reason. You're being restricted or you can't make the motion to fix the heartbreak. If you are an Aries dealing with a Pisces, I have the High Priestess and the Tower. This Pisces is saying that there were secrets in this relationship that caused the Tower to fall. They are definitely pointing the finger at you for blame. I'm not saying it's true, but that's what they're saying. For Friday, I have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth is coming forward on Friday, which is making you feel very wounded. But I feel like the truth that's coming out is more like about you, you know what I'm saying? And you're feeling wounded by the fact that you were called out. Saturday, I have the Sun and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody who's looking for the truth. They're trying to get to the bottom of something, and the Sun right here is it being illuminated. The truth is definitely coming to the forefront this weekend, as far as you're concerned. And Sunday, I have the Eight of Swords and the Empress. So although you're presenting as the Empress, you are completely restricted right now, and it's because of whatever happened on Saturday and Sunday. It looks like it's karma-driven, right? There you go. It doesn't look bad. The weekend, okay, iffy maybe, but it's only a couple days. But all in all, it looks pretty good up here. No matter what the cards say, you go make it the best week you possibly can, you know? That's what you do. I will be back here on Sunday with your weekly readings, and hopefully I will have the energy check-in videos going again, if not tonight, then tomorrow. And that's about it. Go out and make it the best week you can, and I will see you in a few days, and thanks for everything. All right, you guys. Take care.